Smoke curled across the ruined landing bay as Adam stepped from the battered escape shuttle. The alarms of the Chiron War fortress wailed in the background. Humanity's last forward station beyond the Orion Rift. He staggered, bruised and exhausted, clutching his rifle more for comfort than battle. He wasn't meant to be here. He was supposed to be safe on Earth after the last war. A retired technician. A nobody. But then the distress signal came, a voice he thought he'd never hear again. Adam, if you hear this, I'm still alive. Her voice. Anna. The dragon-blooded hybrid woman who once saved him when the galaxy had given up on humans. A woman who had called him mate in the ashes of a forgotten battlefield. A woman he thought he'd lost forever. He had crossed 1,000 light years on that single hope. Now, surrounded by twisted metal and scorched walls, he wondered if he was too late. The fortress corridors were dark, cracked by plasma blasts. He moved forward in silence, following scorch marks left by her claws, not so long ago. Anna had been unstoppable, a war-born experiment, scales of living alloy, wings forged for vacuum flight, fire that could melt a dreadnought hull. The galaxy feared her. The humans welcomed her, and Adam, he loved her for her heart beneath the armor, until the weapon they fired at her changed everything. Her wings melted. Her fire died. Her bones twisted wrong. She survived, but could no longer fly? No longer fight, no longer be what everyone demanded from. Her. The council labeled her broken, unfit. So she disappeared. Adam told himself she was restarting her life. Somewhere, smiling, safe, he never imagined she was captured instead. He reached a shattered bulkhead. Something lay beyond it, breathing raggedly, a figure curled against the rubble, scales dulled to charcoal gray, horns chipped, wings shriveled like torn cloth. She looked smaller than he remembered, fragile, but he would know her anywhere. Anna. Her eyes shot open, molten gold like they once were, and she snarled weakly. Defensive. Then recognition struck. Her voice trembled. Adam? You came? He lowered his weapon and knelt beside her. I promised I'd never leave you behind. She let out a broken laugh, half joy, half pain. You shouldn't have come. They'll hunt you too. They can try. When he touched her shoulder, she flinched, not from fear, but shame. You shouldn't see me like this, she whispered. I can't fight. I can't fly. I can't even protect myself anymore. I'm useless. Adam's grip tightened. You saved me once? Over and over. Let it be my turn. She shook her head, wings crumpling tighter. They called me the Dragon of Victory. Now I'm just a disabled weapon they want to dismantle. Why risk your life for me? He leaned close. Because you're still Anna, and because I love you, wings or no wings. For a moment, the fortress noise faded. The galaxy disappeared. Tears welled, something warriors like her were never permitted. Then help me stand, she breathed. Warning klaxons blared. Hunter drones clicked through the halls, searching for their escaped prize. Anna tried to rise. Her legs buckled. Adam caught her, guiding her weight over his shoulder. She was heavy, scales always were, but he held her like he had trained his whole life for this. Moment. Every step was agony for her. Every step fueled his determination. Humans weren't the strongest in the galaxy, but they loved harder than anyone. They reached the final hangar. The exit shuttle was only meters away. When a thunderous impact shook the walls, the Charon Warden emerged, a metallic giant bristling with blades. Return the specimen. It boomed. Or be terminated. Anna pushed Adam aside. I can still buy you time. No. Adam planted himself between her and the monster. I'm done letting others die for me. The Warden swung its plasma spear. Adam rolled, fired. His bullets sparked uselessly off armor. The machine advanced, unbothered. He was a human with a broken gun. The machine was death incarnate, but Anna watched him, standing, bleeding, refusing to give up on her, and something old stirred in her bones. Something no experiment could erase. She roared. Scales glowed. Wings flared like reborn flame, and she leapt. Her fractured body screamed in protest, but she didn't care. She crashed into the warden with everything she had left. Claws tore machinery. Fire, weak but real, erupted from her throat. Melting the spear, the warden toppled, dead. Anna collapsed with it. Adam caught her before she hit the floor. "You're still the dragon of victory," he whispered. She smiled. Tired. Proud. "No, I'm your Anna. That's enough." They boarded the shuttle. Adam strapped her in as engines rumbled awake. Outside, the fortress defenses locked on them, lasers targeting, missiles rotating. Anna squeezed his hand. "Whatever happens, thank you for remembering me." He kissed her knuckles gently. "I'll remember you for the rest of my life." Adam punched the thrusters. The shuttle shot into the void, missiles chasing behind. For a breathless moment, it seemed the galaxy would swallow them again, but something massive swooped in from hyperspace, a human. Dreadnought. Earth hadn't forgotten either. Dozens of missiles vanished under a storm of defensive fire. The fortress was silenced in minutes. A voice chimed over the shuttle comm. "Commander Adam, you found her. Welcome home." Anna stared at him, stunned. You did all this for me?" "No," Adam said softly. "We did this for us." As the stars stretched into light, Anna leaned into him. For the first time since the war, she believed in tomorrow. Disabled. Changed. But alive. Love. Humans had a reputation in the galaxy. Not for power. Not for technology, but for this. They never abandoned those they cared about. Even dragons. Even when broken.